I have been asked, and I have accepted officially, and it's a great honor, John. As you know, I worked overseas for quite a while at in America and France, and the one thing I missed so much when I was over there was the South African advertising industry. There's something really robust and exciting about the South African advertising industry. Everyone knows each other's business, everyone knows what's going on, everyone's actually quite close, and I really missed that. So to come back and 8 years later to be asked to represent the creative industry is a huge honor for me, and really look forward to working with all the different industry people to try and improve South Africa's creative product, which is the primary aim of the Creative Circle. Yeah, well, it's interesting you refer to Creative Circle as a brand, because I'm not sure it is. When I was appointed, some people outside of the industry kind of heard about it and asked me what it meant, and to be honest, I couldn't give them a clear definition myself. And what I'd really like to do is sit with my exco and define a strategy moving forward, because I really believe the Creative Circle has a massive part to play in these changing times in the industry. The last year particularly has been pretty tumultuous. I don't think anyone would deny that. There's a lot of movement. Marketers are questioning the role of the creative industry in certain instances, and I think there's a need for leadership, and I think the Creative Circle can definitely play a role in that. It's so important if we are tasked with maintaining the creative standards of South African advertising. You can't do that without marketers, and I'd like to establish the brand with marketers and try work with them as well to get to the ultimate goal, which is great work. What we're tending to find are there are a lot of people out there who don't necessarily go through the traditional schools now, who I think the onus is on the agencies and agency owners to almost identify those talents themselves outside of the ad schools. We're becoming less and less formulaic across the board in the way advertising is moving, and I'm not sure you need the classical education that was a sort of a hallmark of the past. And there are a couple of programs that we're looking at, the Creative Circle, the Power of 50, for example, where they're not coming from the traditional ad schools, and we'll certainly be talking a lot more about that in detail on the Creative Circle platforms that we hope to bring to life. I just think it's so important that those relationships with marketers are solidified, and work hard at getting to know your clients, your marketers, and instill that sense of trust in them, where the harder you push them and the more trust they have in you, the greater the work will be. I don't believe any great work is created in isolation without clients' involvement, and I think we're very naive to think if we can view the industry as well, they're the creatives and then they're the marketers. I think it's vital that we find a middle ground where there are conversations going back and forth that can ultimately create better work. Just in closing, I'd like to thank outgoing chairman Mr. Chris Gotts. Chris and I have a very close relationship. I'm going to lean on him a lot these next 2 years. And he's done, he's made great strides as well in Creative Effectiveness Awards and making sure all the naysayers, realize that creativity is key to business solutions, and he's made great strides there, and also in some of the education initiatives that he's set up during his tenure. So thanks, Chris, and look forward to building on the great foundation you've given me. Thank you.